Assalamualaikum grade 4. Okay, we meet again, right? And before we start the lesson, as usual, let's pray first. Pray starts now. Bismillahirrohmanirrohim. Robbi zidni ilma warzuqni fahma. Amin. Good. Thank you, grade 4. Today, I hope you all are fine in the good condition. Okay. And do you still remember the lesson that we have learned last week? It's about cardinal numbers and also the preposition in, on, at. Okay. Next. This one is that what we were learning last week. Ya, the cardinal number, cardinal ke sama counting. Jadi ingat ya, kalau cardinal number itu untuk counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 itu namanya cardinal number ya. And also the preposition in, on, at. In itu untuk menunjukkan rumahnya. Oke. On itu untuk nama jalan ya. And at itu untuk numbers, okay, and also the present tense, ya. Nah, today we will learn about ordinal numbers. Okay, ordinal number itu ordering, jadi urutan. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Tulisannya is a little bit different with the cardinal number. And also the way you say it, ya. Most of the ordinal number using th at the end. Kalau ordinal number itu ada th-nya di belakang. Jadi kalau 4 ada 4 th, jadi fourth dibacanya. Ketiga 3 kita bilangnya third. Oke. 5 bilangnya fifth pakai th di belakang. 11 kalau ordinal numbernya 11th, ada th-nya di belakang. Kalau 100 gimana? Kalau cardinal numbernya 100, kalau ordinal numbernya 100th, ada th-nya, tetap ada th-nya di belakang. Oke. Nah, this is the difference between cardinal and ordinal number. Cardinal is counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. But ordinal is ordering, mengurutkan, ya. Ada first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. Bilangnya bukan 9. Kalau cardinal itu 9, nomor 9 itu 9, tapi kalau di ordinal bilangnya ninth. Ninth and tenth. Okay. Nah, cardinal numbers are used to count a set of objects. Cardinal numbers dipakai untuk menghitung, ya, jumlahnya. And tell us about the quantity, dan ngomongin tentang jumlah. We use cardinal numbers when we are counting how many buttons are in the jar or how many children are on the playground. Jadi cardinal itu memang untuk berhitung, ya, angka biasa 1, 2, 3, 4 seterusnya. Ordinal numbers is used to show the order of something. Digunakan untuk menunjukkan urutan or the place of that thing in a list, atau tempat di mana sesuatu itu berada. Oke, seperti first, second, third, fourth, fifth gitu ya. Contohnya, this is my second English class. Ini adalah kelas bahasa Inggris saya yang kedua. Jadi kalau first itu bilangnya pertama atau ke-1. Second, kedua. Third, ketiga. Ya. Oke. A good way to remember the difference is that cardinal is for counting, cardinal counting. Sama-sama C depannya. Cardinal counting. And ordinal is for ordering. Ordinal ordering. Depannya sama-sama or. Jadi jangan lupa, ya, jangan ketukar. Let's watch the video.
Hello kids! Look at these colorful and bright footballs. Can you tell how many footballs are there in total?
How many? Berarti kita
Let us
pakainya
count.
cardinal.
1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Do you know these counting numbers are also called the cardinal numbers?
Ya,
Yes.
counting numbers juga disebut cardinal
tell us
numbers.
the quantity. Hence, there are 5 footballs in total. Are you ready for the most exciting race ever? Come on, let us find out who is the fastest among all. Look, the red ball has come first. The blue ball has come second.
Nah, kalau untuk urutan
green
kita
one
pakainya
has come
ordinal, ya.
The
First,
yellow
second,
one has
third,
come
fourth, and
and
fifth.
the orange one has come fifth.
Fifth,
Look,
ya, bukannya
In order
five.
to tell the order of the things, we have used the ordinal numbers. Yes, ordinal numbers show the position or order of things.
Ordinal numbers
Wasn't
show
that
the position, jadi
interesting?
menunjukkan tempat
Now
ya,
check out
posisi.
the list of the cardinal
Nah,
and
ini
ordinal numbers
contoh
on the
penulisannya.
screen. Number 1 is the first number. Number 2 is the second number. Number 3 is the third number.
Jadi angka 1
Number
itu adalah
4 is
angka
the fourth
pertama, bilangnya
Number
first.
5 is the fifth
Angka
number.
2 adalah angka
Number 6 is
kedua,
the sixth number.
ya. Sekarang
Number
kalau
7
angka
is the
7,
seventh number.
angka ke berapa?
Number
Angka
8
ke-7,
is the eighth
ya,
number.
maka tulisannya seventh.
Number 9 is the ninth number. And number 10 is the 10th number. Let's take another example to understand the concept. Can you tell me how many letters are there in the word
How many
butterfly?
letters are there in the
Let's
word
count them.
butterfly? Ada berapa huruf
1,
butterfly?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Ada 9 huruf
Well,
ya. There are 9 letters.
in total. Can you tell the position of the
Position,
letter L
jadi urutannya.
in the word butterfly? Since
Huruf L itu
is
huruf
at
ke
number
berapa?
8, so its position is 8.
Eighth.
Likewise, the positions of the other letters are shown. Well, kids, I hope you had fun learning cardinal and ordinal numbers. I'll see you around. Bye.
Bye. Oke, jadi sudah mengerti ya bedanya cardinal and ordinal numbers. Oke. Next. Nah, here in your book, you may open your book at page 10. Okay, this one is a little bit difficult because you need to combine between preposition and also the ordinal numbers, yeah, and also the present tense. Okay, let's see. Kalau kita tanya kamu tinggal di mana, pakainya where do you live, ya. Nah, kita lihat di sini. Kalau kita tanya ke orang lain, where do you live, gitu ya. Kalau kita tanyanya ke orang perempuan atau laki-laki, kita pakainya where does. Jadi di bahasa Inggris ada namanya subject. Teman-teman belajar subjek ini nanti di kelas, sebenarnya di kelas 4 sudah ya, jadi memang harus diingat. Kita punya 7 subjek, we have 7 subjects, they, we, I, you, he, she, it. Oke. Kalau they, we, I, you, pakainya do kalau mau nanya. Oke, contoh di sini ya. Where do you live? Kamu tinggal di mana? Oke, pakainya do karena kita nanyanya pakai you subjeknya. Kalau subjeknya pakai they, how about we use they? Tetap they, we, I, you pakainya do. Jadi where do they live? Sekarang kalau nanyanya pakai he, she, it, dia tinggal di mana gitu ya, atau Fakih tinggal di mana? Where does Fakih live? Ngerti ya? Jadi perbedaannya ya. Lagi. Eh Ayesha tinggal di mana? Where does Ayesha live? Karena Ayesha perempuan ya, he, she, it. She itu perempuan, he itu laki-laki. Jadi kita pakainya does. Kalau misalnya tanya Rohman dan Rohim tinggal di mana? Pakainya do atau does tanyanya? Good. We use do, okay? Because Rohman and Rohim, they are two person. Yeah, even though Rohman and Rohim are boy, but they are two person, so we use do. Where do they live? Atau kalau mau pakai nama boleh where do Rohman and Rohim live? Okay, do you got it? Good. Nah, itu untuk tanya. Ya, sekarang kalau untuk jawab gimana? Oke. Jawabannya gini, I live on the 12th floor. Urutannya dulu, ordinal number dulu, baru teman-teman bilang floornya. Oke. Saya tinggal di rumah yang kelima. I live, at the 5th house. Kenapa kok nggak pakai on? On itu untuk menunjukkan lantai. Jadi kalau di sini I live on the 12th floor, saya tinggal di lantai ke-12. Tapi kalau tadi Miss Liz tanya, saya tinggal di rumah yang kelima. Bukan number ya, bukan number 5, tapi rumah yang kelima. Oke. Nah, kita bilangnya I live at the 5th house. Pakainya at. Ya. Jadi hati-hati. Oke, kalau untuk menunjukkan lantai kita pakainya on. On the 12th floor, on the 11th floor, on the 19th floor, on the 3rd floor. Oke. If you want to tell about the floor that you live in, you need to use ordinal numbers. Ya, jadi kalau untuk ngomongin floor, lantai, di mana teman-teman tinggal, teman-teman pakainya ordinal numbers. And preposition on. Okay. Don't forget to say the ordinal numbers first, then the word floor. Ya, jadi ordinal numbersnya dulu, baru floor. On the second floor. Tapi on the second floor itu betul. Tapi kalau yang salah on the floor second itu salah. Ingat ya, we use on and at nih barusan. On kalau memang kita tinggal di kayak di hotel, di apartemen gitu ya. In the hotel or in the apartment, so we can use on. On the 4th floor. On the 12th floor. Jelas ya? Tapi kalau kita mau kasih unjuk rumah saya itu rumah ke-6. Mungkin bukan nomor 6, mungkin nomor 13 gitu ya. Tapi deretan rumahnya deretan ke-6. Kita bilangnya I live at the 6th house, rumah ke-6. Jelas ya pakainya ya. She live at the 10th house. Dia tinggal di rumah ke-10. Okay, next. Nah, ini dia. Sekarang kita lihat ya gambarnya. Ini ada di workbooknya teman-teman. Di halaman 6. At page 6. Sekarang kita lihat gambar dulu. Ada satu, the tall apartment, and the small house, and the medium apartment. Okay. My name is Van. I live on the Flower Road in a tall apartment on the 17th floor. Ya, on the 17th floor. Jadi ingat ya, kalau untuk floor, lantai, kita bilangnya on the 17th floor. Kita pakainya ordinal, bukan pakai cardinal. Oke. Kenapa kok di sini band laki-laki pakainya live, bukan pakai lift? Oke, grade 4, so we just talk about this one ya. Jadi Miss ulang lagi di sini. Oke. My name is Ban. I live on Flower Road in a tall apartment on the 17th floor. Jadi ingat ya, untuk ngomongin lantai kita pakainya on. Oke. Live itu tergantung dari subjeknya. Kalau he, she, it, live-nya pakai s, jadinya live. She live. Oke, she live on Flower Road in a tall apartment on the 17th floor. Nah, sekarang kita lihat nomor 2. Her name is Sue. She live. Ya, beda ya. Kalau tadi yang nomor 1 I live, kalau nomor 2 she live, ada s-nya. She live in a small house at number 18. Ingat, kalau untuk number kita pakainya at. At number 18 on Flower Road. On-nya untuk nama jalan. Tapi kalau di ordinal numbers, on-nya untuk mengurutkan lantai ya. Maksudnya tingkatan, oke. My uncle live. Kenapa my uncle live? Because uncle is a boy, a man, ya. He, she, it. He using as for the verb. My uncle live in an apartment on the 11th floor. Okay, how about this one? Okay, let's practice ya. We'll do it. Okay. I'll make it bigger for you so you can see it clearly. How about the number 1 pictures? Wait it. Okay, number 1 ada small house. There's a small house number 14 and nama jalannya Park Road. Jadi kalau Miss tulis bilang kayak gini, my friend, number 1. My friend pakainya live atau lives. My friend 1 ya. My friend itu bisa laki-laki, bisa perempuan. Jadi pakainya live atau lives. Good. Pakainya lives pakai s. My friend live. Kalau Park Road nama jalan pakainya apa? In, on atau at. Good. On Park Road. How about number? How about number? If we use number, so we use in or on or at. At number 14. Okay. How about the picture number 2? Ada number 20 ya, sama Park Road. Oke. Jadi kayaknya dia nggak ada levelnya ya, nggak ada mempertanyakan floornya. Jadi they live. Ingat ya, kalau subjeknya they, we, are, you, so we don't put as at the end of the verb. Oke, kata kerjanya nggak usah pakai s. Teman-teman harus mulai berlatih untuk present tense ya, because we will use this tenses quite often. Oke, they live at number 20 on Park Road. Bagaimana kalau itu adalah lantai 20, tinggalnya di lantai 20? Jadi bilangnya Ben live, kalau lantai 20, on the 20th floor on Park Road. Okay? The last picture you can do it by yourself. Yeah? Good. Next. We just done this one, right? Okay, now this one. Nah, remember, say the ordinal number, then the floor, the word floor. Ordinal numbernya dulu, baru lantainya. Contoh, di sini ada gambarnya. On your book at page 10, you may see this picture ya. Let's do the A. Ada yang huruf A kecilnya, ada 15. Jadi kalau nanti Miss Sulis tanya kayak gini, where do they swim? Ada angka 20 pakai TH ya, berarti dia berenangnya di lantai 20. Berarti teman-teman jawabnya gini, they swim on the 20th floor. Jelas ya? Nah, kalau yang gambar itu yang gambar D, sorry. Kalau yang gambar A gimana? Ada anak laki-laki rambutnya merah gitu ya. Nanti Miss Sulis bikin pertanyaan kayak gini. Where does the boy with the red hair live? Jawabannya, he live on the 15th floor. Jelas ya? Jadi lantainya dulu, ordinal numbernya dulu, baru ada floornya. You use preposition on before the floor number. Jangan lupa pakai on. Okay. Don't forget to pay attention on the tenses. Jangan lupa kita udah pakai present tense, so you need to put as kalau subjeknya he, she, it di kata kerjanya, di verbnya. Okay. Okay. Since we have done with this topic, with this chapter, so next week we are going to have our first PH. Yeah, please study your book from students book page 8 until 11, and from workbook page 4 until 6. Yeah, our PH will be held with the quizzes.com. So I will give you the link next week, so you just do through the link. Okay? And I think the material is done, so hopefully you can get better understanding with this material. And next week, I hope you can do your PH best. Okay? Good luck, grade 4. See you next week. Thank you. Stay healthy, stay happy, and always be grateful. Bye-bye. Wassalamualaikum.